FNAF JRs. I think we can all agree that it is one of the best FNAF games of recent times. Notice how I said FNAF game, not FNAF fan game, because I consider games like FNAF JRs, like Taylorland, to be in the same category as other official fanverse games. What is SmackNPie here? With the recent release of FNAF JRs, I've played it. I can't help but watch other videos, talk about it here on the internet. I don't think I've been this excited over a FNAF game release, whether it be an official or fan game, since Taylorland. And that is not me discrediting any other great fan games that have released between Taylorland and this. It's just that I haven't played many fan games. I will, of course, obviously. But the reason I'm making this video is to raise 2 points. Number one, look at this. Look at these animatronics design. Insane. The art style, the environments, though it is a very tight story, it is a very tight gameplay, and although it is the same formula, it still surprises me. I can easily say hands down Five Nights at Freddy's community is like one of the most talented communities ever. Their artworks, concepts, fan games, fan movies, VHS, they are unmatchable. And recent FNAF JRs is literally the example. The story you get here, the gameplay you get here. Sure, you can argue that it's been done 1,000 times. Sure, you can argue that, hey, there are games that have done the formula like this better. But the way this whole game encapsulates all of it and presents itself, that is using the same formula but just feels fresh. I know I'm repeating the words, but I can't help but praise this game. With that being said, the second point I wanted to raise, and I hope I'm not alone, I miss point-and-click FNAF. I miss those days when Scott Cawthon would release official canon mainline FNAF entries. That's not to say that Steelwood Studios are bad or Security Breach, Help Wanted, or anything was bad. If anything, going in a different direction, going mainstream, going 3D full-blown semi-open world was a necessary step for this Five Nights at Freddy's franchise. That has evolved as well, and I'm so excited for the DLC next year. But I still can't help but feel like my excitement for the franchise lies in the formula. It might not have anything to do with it being a point-and-click game. It might have everything to do with how Scott would plan and present his games. I think it might fall under that category, and since many of these fan games are following the same route of presenting themselves in a way, capturing that magic that Scott Cawthon had with FNAF 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, even 6, I think that is the main reason why that tingly feeling in my stomach has risen since the release of FNAF JRs. Like, you can argue that the jump scares here, there are games that have done it better. You can argue that the gameplay here is outdated. You can argue that. But you can argue the presentation, the art, how the game presents its story, and how the whole thing unfolds slowly. It makes me hope that with mainline entries from Steelwood taking 2 to 3 years, maybe in between you have another separate timeline where Scott Cawthon would release his own made game worked by him. I mean, we kind of sort of have that now with FNAF Fanverse, which, by the way, I'm excited for Pop Goes, I'm excited for other FNAF Plus. Oh my goodness, I think FNAF Plus is now the one I'm looking forward to the most after FNAF JRs. But yeah, I just wanted to rant a little bit, talk about how I miss those days. Maybe I am getting old. You guys can tell me what the case is here, because I don't understand. Like with Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, and with Steel's taking it to the next level, I should be happy as a FNAF fan, a long-time FNAF fan. I should be happy this is what we've wanted, an open-world Five Nights at Freddy's game, point-and-click being outdated, but why are we still coming back to this and enjoying it more? Some would argue more than... That's arguably debatable. Anyways, I would leave you here. Let me know your thoughts. Subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.
We've been chasing this investigation non-stop, I know, but trust me, this is it. We need to go back. Back to Jones.